of people. More people there already. First live. Um, Whenever like me, never delete it, so have to bear with me. Somebody make me know in I chat if they might hear me. You hear me? Uh, uh, you know, what do I say, but me just say, oh, no, like, say, I'm going with something wicked tonight. See him come out with Snoop Dogg and them a stunt pan away from there. After Shakar did that last night, something crazy go happen tonight. That them say, at least. But make you see, no? Men's 100 coming up first. We have the women's 800 finals, the semifinals of the men 100 meter up next. I chat like my brethren from coaches just you know, but we do my best. Copy link. There's no black say. No, I'm nephew. Where they are going? Man bringing suit in a briefcase to blow that skirt of suit dog a presented. The great Noah Lyles. I don't know if you handle his stream it, but see boss, yeah. Mm-hmm. Snoop Dogg a presenting one suit. Yo. The Americans said, oh, put on a show, you can't put it past him, you know? Better than we. Alright, so then semifinals see men 100, you know, start, it a go start, you know. Basically start already. So you have in each one, Ilas Garcia, Christian Miller, Josephus Lyles, Ronnie Baker, Copper Bibbs, Fred Curley, Courtney Lindsay, Amir Webb, and Kobe Hilton in Heat 1. And it started already, but you know, for them thing a bit ahead of who you see it. Courtney Lindsay. Whoa. Sometime I drop already in people. Me I see me I react to the race live, so me not gonna talk it time them yet. Trust me, that one did hot. That one did hot. And they are off. And Courtney Lindsay out well. Fred Curley having to run him down now. Oh my god, Christian Taylor is getting at them. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Courtney Lindsay with the win at the line. Basically from start to finish now, but you know, it's a good battle between him and Christian Miller and Fred Curley. That was a race. The two automatic qualifiers, Courtney Lindsay in first place, Fred Curley in second place. Christian Miller 9.94 for third place. 9.88 for Courtney Lindsay in first place. Fred Curley second place, 9.89 seconds. You see it right on the line. So wicked time I drop out of people. Semi-finals is not remember. And then said, no walk up something wicked for the finals. Ronnie Baker, fourth place. 9.98 seconds. Those are the top four. And the Baker time is a bubble time currently. See who is going um as the fastest loser. That was a race. So he too with your boy Lyles coming out right now, you know. I would say he too will go. Lyles will go win it. Or Kenny will go take it from him. Because I see Kenny I look upon him wicked last night, you know. Like come and say, hey boy, you know, get this so easy, you know. Let me know what I think. So he too we have Dominic Alexander, JT Smith, Noah Lyles, Kendall Williams, PJ Austin, Kenny Bednarek, Zacharias Beard, Max Thomas, and Elijah Hall is not in starting this one. He has a DNS beside his name. As an enter on the live still, I hope so now like the live and get the engagement up, push it as much as possible. You know? See, big race at no man. Man, them a come out wicked in the semi-finals, yeah. Them say Liza go under 9 years, you know, tonight, you know, so make we see what I'm doing in a film semi, because film semi is hot, you know. Can basically say hot is semis in playing right now. I want to feel about air if you chat people. Big up yourself, Jeff. So you two have to start with phone boy Eliza though. What kind of time when you feel him a drop in the semis? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What kind of times when you feel him a drop? Before that I hype up himself already. One set level zero. Hey, Jeff, it's easy, you know. You can't level second for the man for. If we win with that, where rest I want them go run. I'm now win. The man then say no, full of confidence. Make sure you not like the live, please and thanks. Get the engagement up. I nervous now, I nervous all him be back at tear off and something. And come out now red tonight. Have Snoop Dogg present it. On the stream and up on the mark, you know. Not gonna hear it. And the way he ran, good start, pulled away from the field, backed off at the end. I expect to see more of the same here. He said he shut it down around about 60. He did. But so much of man saying shut it down around about 60. Hey, he gets that right. Oh, more wicked one. It becomes a lot easier to race for him. And up on the marks. And they are off. Father Hype with a beautiful start, and he's basically leading the pack already. But Kenny is getting at him. Oh my God. On the line. 9.80. Noah Lyles. And he was looking easy. Him and Kenny going through the line at the same pace, you know. Jeff, mind a few words that cause that, you know, you have work more, you know. Wow. Personal best. Comfortable. 9.80 for Noah Lyles. Wow. What am I going with already? 9.82 for Kenny. Personal best again. Huge personal best for Kenny. Wow, TJ Smith. 9.94. Kendall Williams. 9.97. Wow. Wow. So the top two to the next round, right? So the bubble time is 9.94 now, held by Christian Miller and TJ Smith. Wow. Or is the top three? So Kendall Williams would have overtaken Kenny Ronnie Baker. There is a spot for JT Smith in the final. That's at the moment with one more semi to come. Whoa. Very much alive so far. How about that first story? 5 man in that race under 10 seconds. They made a lie when they said they might go come on late and start run some fast time. But that was very easy by Father Hype, and him look like he might go job something wicked in the finals card. That he look easy, can he look easy? So a warning shot. The one them a fire, you know. Warning shot. The one them a fire. Jeff said the man that run 11.04, the man can drop 9.80. Yeah, but what you have to say about that, Jeff? I just one more semifinals left, you know. Let me know if you know hear me good and thing. I don't know if you see the stream good. See the link in the chat if you don't want to engage on the chat live. I don't know. So for E3, you have Kalen Walker in lane 1, Sam Blaskowski or something like that, some kind of German name in lane 2, Taylor Banks in lane 3, Lance Lang in lane 4, Brandon Hickling in lane 5, Christian Coleman, former world champion, in lane 6, Marcellus Moore in lane 7, Kyrie King, lane 8, and David Foster, lane 9. Last two races, him a 9-8 with no Christian Coleman. Look like him fine back him start. and go back to him old spice and old Nike spice or anything that go. What kind of time him going to drop? Let me know when I come in, sir. Big up to everybody in the chat right now. Every person watching. Ensure you like the live when I come in. Get the engagement up. They say last one will be slow, it's eat. Jack and Field Nation. So you say, JB say Noah go run 11-0, you know, and him run 98, you know, so we don't even know. Big up yourself. Introduce yourself to the crowd. They say Jeff Christian Coleman go fast. The last two heats were a bit windy still, you know, so if we take them time, they with a grain of salt, you know. We never get to thought that. I never really noticed. But for heat one, the wind was 2.6. And for E2, when I just run, I don't even PB that, I not even notice. Big up yourself, Shen. Up and running. All right, 30, I go running now. 3.0 for E2. That was the wind reading. See if we can turn it up on a year a little. I don't know what.
You've never seen Christian Coleman start before. I think he's the best starter in the world. He's certainly the best starter in the current crop of world-class sprinters.
And then say Coleman the best starter in the world. Bigger than Oblique right now? I believe so. He was.
Later tonight, by the way.
Wow, Christian Coleman with a beautiful start as usual. And he won't be caught. I can say that from now. Wow. That's the only legit time for the night. 9.86. That's the only legit time for the night. No, statement that drop in America. You know? What they boy come with this weekend for? Daylight, the man shut down completely. Wow. When you say I'm going to be slow as heat, what you talk about? So, Christian Coleman and Brandon Hicklin got out of that one. There will be no non-automatic qualifiers in that one, as far as I can see. So, Christian Coleman, 9.86 seconds, and Brandon Hicklin, 9.95 seconds. Kyrie Kim came third in 9.97 seconds. Whoa. All I've gone on my face, Kyrie King should have get to on time, you know, because when I check it, I'm alone in a legal wins. Everybody running in some +3 and some +2.6 wins. So let me just announce the final listing. So yeah, Noah Lyles 9.80, Kenny Bednarik in 9.82, Christian Coleman, probably we need again. Christian Coleman 9.86, yeah. Courtney Lindsay 9.88, Fred Curley 9.89, Christian Miller non-automatic 9.94, JT Smith 9.94, Brandon Hicklin 9.95, and Kendall Williams 9.97. Yes, and they never got boss a Kenya upon man. I feel like say them have a Kenya style. A long time them a do it from back in the 80s now. I feel them got it now. 9-8 for win. Make me see that. If your boy like I go wicked out there for the hype. So I don't feel about the race. I don't feel about the race. Cause man, they look what's message I send they send some message to her last night. Right now, Twitter active over them. Message some very colorful comments all over the place. Whoa. That was the men semifinals of the 100 meter. Whoa. 800 meter for women's is coming up next. The semifinals. In session, them look at them, they don't look at them ease up there. I think them that ease up the last part, but I probably only go, 5 meters and thing. I think versus Rose. Mm. I think that I should have cool. Call it from now who are going. Kenya go win. Kenya go win. Kenny taking 2 beating them finalize that now got me in the final. Kenya go win. This is a different side of Kenny we have never seen before. Kenny is going to win. Noah Lyles second. Christian Coleman third. I don't want to believe in me, Because I'm there right now. Man, a laugh say Kenny. Kenny now win. Who you think go win through athletics? Who you think go win? Me I talk say Kenny look like say yo, you ready for your road, man. How you talk say? Coleman a win. Well, this one I come work well. That time they the legit now, the most legit one out of all them and they shut it down well now. So me can see where you come from, but if now with Kenny a different beast this a year, man. Yeah, man, they say Kenny this a learn off run and he might come like he want master it. After years of running in this a learn off run, but he look like him go master it. Kenny for the win one. I mean, a boss at the way I talk about. All right, so let me see if we can pronounce some of the name. Because I know Americans and we have some weird names. So for the heat one of the women's 800 meter semifinals, heat one of three, Kendra Coleman, um, Sabrina Sutherland, Kate Grace, Sophia Guerreran, or something like so. I think more, Christy Schofield, Michaela Rose, that one that no, Juliet with her. I don't know that they were there. I just not see it good. Rose and Willis are the last one. Rose and Willis are the last one. Maybe I'm gonna get some help with some of their name because them all over the place. But when I say people, I think I go come with that one. But they even know because she not to run from her first race that she run the other day, and this is her second race. I not like people we don't run a lot, So me the watch she with, but more she make it to the finals. The finals more than beat her. Coach she come in the finals. But say if you're a coach or a wizard, the man they know how to get them athlete ready for the right time. You see it, and she been Olympic and world champion, so she have the pedigree already. If they throw athletics in my mom's side in Tokyo next year, if you see no, Yeah, man, people, like up the live, subscribe to the channel. First time streaming and 18 people on the live so far. Big up on yourself. Yeah, man, thanks everybody for coming on to the stream. Really appreciate it. My first time, 21 people come on just a while ago. You know, stream moved nice. Really appreciate it. The people I introduce a thing more to the crowd. And they want to do something wicked. Them nothing to link the drop in our group, Jeff. I go sit in there. I go make one of my boy them drop a link in our group. Or you drop a link in our group. Yeah, they in our group, man. I don't care. But say me they shake out them. I don't know what to do. You know? I don't know what to do. Me just go with the flow right now. $800 about to start, and they are off. Top two goes through. Next three and fastest losers time or whatever they want to call it. Winning time. Noah win with 9.80 seconds, and the win was 3.0, positive 3.0. Rosa lead the pack right now. I think in second place, staying with them. You know, she's a veteran, so she not gonna do nothing less than that. No problem, Josie. Michaela Rose is really gap in the field, no? He's out there, you know. Big up Jupiter Saturn. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody, make sure you're liking the live as you enter. Hey, Michaela Rose, I gap them, you know, me, I tell her, you know, she out there with them, you know. She out there from them. They pack the back her bungle up, but she there by herself right now. Going into the final 100 meters. And Kate Grace a battle, I think more to go down there, you know. But Michaela Rose outside with them, man. But they might catch her back, I think more with the win. Oh my gosh. Kate Grace fall at the line. That was a race. But you can see say, oh, the pedigree is there with a thing more. That run back, it was about a 5 6 meter gap and she closed it easily. And Michaela Rose was back in third place, you know. So she have got wait for the fastest loser time. Oh my gosh, what a race with you. Mm. So I think more time was 1 minute 58.84 seconds. Kate Grace 1 minute 58.97 seconds. Sorry, and Michaela Rose 1 minute 59.00 seconds. Juliet Whitaker, yeah man, that made us see, that made us see as a matter of fact. 1 minute 59.58 seconds. 20 people on the live, 13 likes. That not bad so far. Make we see if we can match the number now. Make we see if we can match the number. Please and thanks. Love the support. Come on, say.
Opportunities you went so far. When you get to the final, how will you have to attack that race? I'm assuming much differently than what we just saw. I mean, the goal is to get top three, of course. I mean, that's what makes the Olympic team. So I don't want to kill myself, but I'm just going to make sure I do, run my race and make sure I go the pacing that I need to make the team. All right, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. So the Olympic champ is through, and just a year after giving birth.
A year after giving birth, Kate Grace come out so wicked. All a dive at the line. That was beautiful. Oh man, I'm not feel she forget disqualified. She came throughout the line. All of them is a 800 meters, so them have to fight. So I not believe that she forget disqualified or not like that. And them type of fight and grit they want to see in the sport. I don't know it go. Yeah, man, but my wife with man. My wife would have them on the circuit week in, week out. What you talk about? Yeah, man, come in, Shem, come talk, get through. Me they send the link in the group, so anytime early. Man, say my wife win. Love the Black Queen, them here about. See my wife have to dip on the circuit every week and run and show people, say, oh, she there. People just now go see her when a time the big runs make, you know? Every time they must see her as much as possible. The true athletics are like up alive. One. Yeah, man, we have more likes than viewers right now. We are get it up. We are get there, you know, people. We are get there. Make sure you not subscribe to the channel as well. Who is this people? Say hi.
What's up?
People them
How
are
are
ready for you, man.
you? What's up?
Yeah, take you like
Big
what they
up
are
to
taking
everyone in the
you
chat.
in US trials, you
Me
know?
just have up on for a minute, me not stay long.
Yeah, man, just give you 2 cents. So how the 100 meter look there?
Oh God. To be honest, it's not look bad to me. Me not think Noah going though. Me
We have a meeting.
me think it's going to come down to either Kenny or Coleman, I think.
Wow. When you hear it here
What
first,
say
no
you?
people. Me have Kenny as the winner, you know. Kenny is the definite winner for me, you know.
Okay.
No, I beat him over 2 rounds, but guess what? That I last time, no, I'm gonna beat him. I
Oh.
have to make for that
Well,
get right
let's
early.
see. So what if something drastically happens and he doesn't make the team?
All the better for we. All the better for Team Jamaica. One less fighter out there, but guess what? One see best race them not true, so we don't want that to happen. Want see best racers out there.
Yeah, we want the best competition.
Yes, man. Them come out still with some fast and it kind of windy, but at the same time, you don't know it go. The Jupiter Saturn
Well,
say Coleman is
to
going to
be
win.
honest with you, if the wind is illegal and me not see 197, then they're in a trouble. Me don't talk.
They might get the Kenyan name for catch time, man. What you say? They might get the Kenyan for catch time. And they win too. And they might get it legit this time, man. Watch them.
Well, let's see.
Big up yourself still. I'm glad to you come, give you 2 cents for the live and thing.
I'm not staying long. Me soon come off. Me soon jump off.
So I watch 800 meters and thing. That you just a wait for your finals.
Okay. Me not really interested in anything else apart from the sprints right now in their trials and maybe the hurdles.
So 400 go down.
They're running 400 tonight.
I think the men's
For the
400
men?
meters semifinals will be running tonight. Yes, man.
Okay.
The little boy Quincy
Well, let's
wins.
see what happens. You think Quincy's gonna make it to the final?
Definitely. Me not see as more. Me not see 9 people if you take him out of the final, so he will definitely be there.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, that is if I think he's going to have to reproduce another 44, but I guess he had a day's rest, so he can do it.
Yeah, man. So them said the men's and women's semifinals for the 400 meter run tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, back to back, because I'm going to talk about men's next to the women's.
Okay. So how the men got a rest day and the women when is the final for the women?
Finals for the women is tonight. And that me I wonder thing. Last night me I say why the man them get rest time and the ladies didn't get any.
Repeat?
I was wondering that last night when I saw the men not running and the women running. So
Because how you going to give the men a rest day and not the women?
exactly. And then the woman them are gonna run back to back for all 3 opening days.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see how that goes. So can you give me the lineup for the 400 semifinals for the men?
All right, hold on there. Yeah, I'm for call it out. I'm going to just send it to you because I want to check in the 800
You can
now.
send it to me. Okay,
I go send it
cool.
to you right now.
Me I go hop off now then here and just watch.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Love the support.
All right. Yeah, man.
It's a Jupiter Saturn, gender inequality. It's easy. They say a 43 around tonight. Well, maybe not tonight, but maybe even so. But who are going to run the 43 there? It would have to be in our man, but we don't know what kind of farming they on him. Him run the heats very easy. Sage Early Clicker in the final 100 meter. She has the lead, but everybody is close to behind, and it will be a fight to the line. Reverend Rogers is fighting back. She's in 3rd place at the moment. Wow, she's coming back, but somebody is coming on the outside of her. Wow. Yeah, man. Rogers got it, man. Rogers came first and the early clocker, I was she won, and she came second. No time finals, you know, so that one was a bit slow. So Raven Rogers 20108 to take the win, and Sage Heard Clocker 20111 for second place, and those will be the only two ladies advancing from this semi-final number 2. They said Jupiter Saturn Liza come fourth tonight. They said they will get the best of him. And him promise Civil say he might come back in a Paris. They say now go fulfill him promise. Yeah, man, everybody has to come in, please, to like the live. And tell a friend to tell a friend so the live is going on right now. Get as much people on it as possible. So the people them get I think more big interview, and them not get Raven Rogers no big interview. We get say time slow, but them can show everybody right support. Possibilities. So you three, I got try pronounce them name. So you have Michaela Clark, Michaela Page, Catherine Mitchell, Sammy Watson, Mia Atkins, Ali Wilson, Adi Whaley. It a shuffle, so me not able to catch them good. And one lady named Helen. I can't pronounce her last name, so me not gonna do the most. Don't know it go. The race is off. Kedisha Williams, thank you for subscribing. I need as much subscribers as possible tonight. Last time I checked, I was at what 544. So make we see how I can get everybody as a command just subscribe to the channel and like the live, please and thanks. And engage with the chat, man. Make it active. Make una hear the race again. Hey, we are say, the laugh of the pronunciation of the people name, them have some weird name, then come from all about the place and just get that one place in America. So, some wild name they have and them parents start making it easier for me. Final lap. The Wilson at the lead, and she has about a 3-4 meter lead in people.
We saw Michaela Rose do it in semifinal number 1, but now in yellow, you see Leah Akins knowing that she wants to close that gap.
Yeah, Aiken is just behind her and closing. The race is on. This is one good race. But now the pitch Ali Wilson, Yeah, man. No, non automatic from this one either.
This evening came under seeding, and then the next two have been relatively slow. So this semifinal side as well will not have any time qualifiers.
Whoa.
The only two time qualifiers came from that semifinal, the fast one.
Yeah, my dog him run back about they now no respect to me. No respect they now to me. Wow, so Ali Wilson 200.29 for second place. Yeah, my dog him now man have so many people. Them just a make nice in the background. It's a 9:56 I can see I saw them when we go out tonight. Almost 8:56. A different time, man. A different time. Pass a time. Nia Atkins came second if me never tell you that. 200.87. That is the second qualifier for the women 800 meters. See me can call him girl name again. Wait till I say. The dog say no one now win. I say go yes. The dog say no one now win. So the qualifiers through to the final of the women's 800 meter. Asing Moore, Kate Grace, Michelle Rose, that me they call her, Juliet Whitaker, Ali Wilson, Christy Schofield, Nia Atkins, Raven Rogers, and Sage. One word that I can't pronounce. Me now go fight it. You don't know how me attack. They say it's seal. If your dog say it now, say it go, you know. And the dog him don't cap. Imagine Sammy with Watson run 2:01:01 and didn't qualify for the finals. And that wasn't the slowest time. Very, 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 very harsh on her. But you know, this is why the races are run. One more person. Come on. He's a boss. He's a boss. So it go.
In the building. Well, go on. Wait. Track light.
He's one. What I say?
Bless up. Early hours, London, England calling. Where you going with? You enjoying the athletics so far?
You mean, man? May I hear say the dog say no one go win fear boy that no or you feel about that?
I said number one host in the building, you know, easy. Straight into the question then. Hey.
Yeah, man. A business, no.
All I'm saying is that I'm hoping that nobody gets a false start, including and particularly Noah Lyles. That's all I've got to say.
You say nothing tragic.
You got it there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cut and clear across. One of the best race, but I ended there. I know why big is up, so you know, say, well, if people in the chat now go like what you're saying, a rich poor.
But, what? Can you break it down for me, brethren? Can you break it down for me? I'm finding it hard to understand the hate. Is it playful? Is there something malicious? Wagwan, sir. Speak!
No, man, nothing malicious. This is track and field. This is rivalry. You beef with the biggest competitor. But you know, it's all about the sport at the end of the day.
And I decimate there. Noah Lyles, win, lose, or draw. The man is there, smile on his face, an entertainer. Compare and contrast him to someone like a Oblique Seville. Big up to Oblique. Big up. I was just listening to a show just now, US show, and they said they're not sure if Oblique's got the guts, the heart to win the big ones when it counts. That may or may not be the case. But where personality is concerned, we're throwing down the challenges in the 100 and 200 meters, even the 400 meters. Noah Lyles is rocked up and represented. I've got to put a lot of respect on the general. Trust me. Track and field, keeping it straight.
Yeah, man. So the 400 meter is already on the way. Heat one. You know, Chris Bailey is in that one. Matty Bowling, Quincy Hall, Nathan Kent, Logan Publica or something like so. Oh, the race finished already, so they forget to announce it good. But guess what? I go play the audio, make the people them hear it. Go, you see it, Rich Go.
Go on, you. More for here what happened. The Great White Hope, Matthew Bowling. Did he come through?
The first time.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but somebody like Quincy Hall and certainly Bailey behind him looks and goes, he's going to come back to me now. Here comes the World Championship bronze medalist. But all the next game, 200-300. Set right down. Quincy Hall to right on the same.
You can't hear what going on. It's on the continue from right. Yes, you know.
Nah, yeah, good.
No, really. I mean, I hear it good, but if the viewers and subscribers, I hear it, more power to them. We can't pick it up too good. We just want to hear the 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So, me I go talk about the time. So the top two, Quincy Hall and Chris Bailey, automatic qualifiers. So Quincy Hall did 44.42 seconds with an easy win. He literally shot it down, and he was a good 3 meters ahead of the pack. In second place, Chris Bailey, 44.82 seconds, and Matty Bowling in third place at 44.91. Justin Roberts is 44.95 seconds, is in fourth place, and Nathan Kent, I think it's three non-automatic. So Nathan Kent, 45.32 seconds on the bubble time. You know.
Quincy Hall. Quincy Hall. Serious.
He's a veteran. He's not the kid, you know. So sometimes I get them confused. So I have to make that distinction, you know.
I hear you. He was looking super smooth. That's a tough man event, you know. The 400 meter hurdles is a tough Ironman event, but to run 400 meters, and running that low 44s, I think that he wants to book his place, and he will be one of the 3 representing America in the Olympic Games. Michael Norman, him one giant.
Michael Norman, I think is in the last heat, if I'm not mistaken. Let me announce the second heat. So you have Jacori Peterson, Elijah Godwin, James Benson, Genoa Maverick, Bryce Deadman, Quincy Wilson, the Wonder Kid, Vernon Norwood, the veteran, Judson Lincoln, and Brian Faust. We can't pronounce some of them man name because you know they are about the place but you know I have to make
You did well. You did well, King. You did well.
My respect.
I tell you that's a stacked heat. When you mentioned Godwin, I thought, okay, he could be one of the qualifiers, but trust me, he might not make it. He was struggling the last time I saw him run. Quincy Wilson, man, sensational. He looks calm, mentally stable, mature for a young man. I think that it'd be interesting to see. You know what? He reminds me of Jamaica's starlet Nakisha Price. She is like a wisp over the track. And Quincy Wilson, when I saw him run that world junior leading time, I tell you, he looks so light and slim, wiry. But boy, he's consistent.
Somewhat of a young Christopher Taylor.
Wow. Wow, that's a bittersweet comment as well, you know. That's a
Very,
bittersweet.
very bittersweet.
Yeah,
One of
man.
my favorite. So very bittersweet comment.
Yeah, man. But that's a tough heat. Hold on, what is it? Is it the first two plus the two fastest losers?
Yes.
Mm. Deadman's been having a strong season. I think he's up for it. This is the trials, the US trials, akin to the Olympics itself. To make this American team, you've got to be bringing your A game. Deadman,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be looking to bring his A game. Norwood, I'm thinking aloud. Has he got the hunger to make an Olympic team 2024? Deadman, I think, could be hungrier. And Wilson, just a precocious talent. Does he have the strength to repeat? I mean, he might have to run close to that 44.6 or so. He might have to run. He might have to throw down a 44.8. That could be good enough. On the other hand, it may not cut it. I'm not sure if he can run faster than that time he ran yesterday. That's going to be a touch and go thing. He's got many years ahead of him. Deadman, I think, is going to be locked in. Who were the other contenders in that race?
Genoa Maverick, James Benson. You said Elijah Godwin already. Jacori Peterson and Brian Foss.
No. All right. That's all she wrote. It's Wilson, Norwood, Deadman. Those are the three. And I'm saying Deadman and I mean, look, it's the veteran versus the junior. Who do you think has the edge? The veteran or the junior?
Currently, it's a junior for my money. All right, they're about to go on their marks now.
Call it good, sir. Call it good. We're in your hands. Paint the pictures for us, brethren.
Let me see how well I can do with this one. Let me see if the people can hear it.
Remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe to CJ Track Letics TV. Bringing you live and direct. Watch
them. Wow. This is a box run by Vernon now. He is able to run the last 100 of this race. He's going to need one because he's falling back. He's falling back, but this is where he starts to kick. Dexter Lincoln was leading most of the race. Whoa, Bryson man on the inside. Whoa. What a finish from the 16. He ran back at the rookie. Whoa. Yeah, man. So the kid made it into. Well, I'm gonna call it right now. He will make it with that time. He did a personal best of 44.59 seconds. So the top three: Bryce Deadman, 44.44 seconds for first place. Vernon Norwood, 44.50 seconds for second place, and third place is the Wonder Kid himself, Quincy Wilson. With Judson Lincoln in fourth place. So let me see. So Matthew Bowling and Justin Robinson is still in the runnings as it stands. But let's see what the final heat presents.
Who do you think can take most confidence from that heat?
This kid is 16-year-old, 44.59 seconds. What's your take, Razor Boss?
I'm astonished, but pleasantly astonished. I already said that I didn't expect him or didn't think he could necessarily beat his personal best set only days ago. And lo and behold,
Well, I
the guy is,
let me hear the interview with him.
Just came out here,
yeah, man.
gave everything I had. I knew the last 100 was gonna be hard. I've been studying these guys. Last year I was in the stands watching them, so I'm really out here now, and I'm competing with them. So I'm so thankful to be in this moment. How are you able to keep your nerves? You're 16. Vernon Norwood, who was one race from one lane ahead of you, it's 32, twice your age. How do you have the poise to come out here and compete like this? I mean, it's nothing different. We put on the same shoes the same way. So I mean, we come out here, it's really just play a better race. And today, we all fought it out to the end. It was a great race to be able to say I was able to race with them. All right, Quincy, we'll wait and see what happens with your time and maybe to the final, all right? Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, that is a very mature sounding young man, you know.
I told you. You're absolutely right. Oh, yes.
That was an interview. That was an interview.
He's confident. And he's not scared of the prospect of making an Olympics. I mean, this is a new experience for him. He's not going to be nervous in terms of experiencing previous disappointment at failing or reaching and making an Olympic team.
That's true.
I think he's just looking to run.
Now would came second. So he's an automatic.
Norwood.
Yeah, man say we all put on the shoes the same way, so you know same that come out there with them, you know.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, man.
That is the attitude.
That was
Still the attitude.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Still
Brennan
the
would
attitude.
put on a good performance. No. He came out in this one.
I get the feeling that he ran that almost as a final. He had to leave it all out there, which is ironic because it could be similar to Quincy Wilson. That's why I'm saying that the contrast between the veteran and the youthful Tyro. The veteran doesn't know if this is going to be his last chance at an Olympic Games, so he's leaving it out on the track. No regrets. Quincy Wilson, I've got to run with the big dogs here and just leave it out there. Give my best. If I'm healthy and fit, I'm going to just leave it out there and give it all I've got. A rewind, rinse, and repeat. It's going to be an interesting, absorbing final. Wilson, do you think he's going to get on the plane? He could get on the plane. What's your gut reaction? What's your gut feeling?
Maybe on the relay team. Yes, and definitely on the relay team. But otherwise from that, I would have put him in the top three with this scrap. Seeing that he went out so hard in the heat and he went out hard in this year semifinals.
In the home straight, was he wilting? Was he coming on strong? What's the best part of his race from your point of view?
The best part of his race was the final 100 meter, as always. You can see he's a fighter, and he fought back from about 5th place to finish in that 3rd position to hold that non-automatic, that top non-automatic spot.
Wow, from around 5th. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, fighter. That's a key word. Hey, what do you think's going on with the Jamaican 400 meter runners? My lord. Only Antonio Watson, and even he's been very patchy. What going this season? Is it one of the poorest you've seen?
Well, we're going to wait until Friday. Friday or Saturday is the final, because these guys have a knack for showing up at the national trials and the major championships, you know. One more heat, one more semifinal is going to run, Shem, and then I will name the finalists. So Javon O'Brien, Emmanuel Bynum, William Jones, TJ Tomblanovic or something like that. I can't really pronounce that in the end. It's Russian or something. Michael Norman, Javon Blackberger, Cable McCrae, Evan Miller, and Kendall Leitner. Those are the guys in this year 3rd semifinals. Yeah.
Arguably arguably the weakest of the three semis from my perspective. Initial thoughts: Michael Norman, the clear standout protagonist in this in this semi-finals. That light burger, what's the man's name? Burger. Which one? The burger? I think he's, yeah. Something tell me say he's going to be in the shake-up, but Michael Norman, the big dog in this one.
Yeah, man, he's expected to be in the shake-up. There was a false start, so the race has been called back. The camera is on the young man from, I think it's Tennessee. Or
If
Texas.
that's a DQ, that'd be most unfortunate. Nerves for 400 meters. You don't want to be jumping the gun, man. You got enough time to leave it on the track. I hope it's not a DQ. Maybe it's a faulty start.
And he's actually running out of time. So he was warned. So he'll have another chance to get at them.
Respect.
Like the live people, make sure you say you engage with the chat and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate the engagement I've been getting so far.
For real. CJ, Trek, Letics TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Give the brother a sprint.
I think they made this intentionally easy for Michael Norman, but it's going off now. Let's hear it.
And that's familiar and somewhat right in the center of the track. Remember that Michael Norman has 9.8600 meter speed. He has a lot of points that he can play here.
We want to hear you call it, Yeah, do something legal.
Me, you want to hear call it?
Me not call it if my visual, Wagwan, speak! Wagwan!
That's never going to do that for the other race.
Me and you,
This is a really easy race for Michael Norman. He's not even trying. Whoa. So that was a very pedestrian race. Michael Norman got the win. There will be no non-automatic qualifiers on this one. Very slow. So Michael Norman with the win 45.30. It was looking very easy. Hardly even running in the final 100. So he seems to be saving everything for the finals. Hubert McRae for 45.59 seconds. He's the second automatic qualifier. There will be no non-automatic. So the men in the finals goes by Quincy Hall, Bryce Deadman, Renan Norwood, Quincy Wilson, Chris Bailey, Matthew Bowling, and Justin Robinson.
Matthew Bowling makes it in. The strength and depth of 400 meter running in America is outstanding, and you need to be dropping a sub 45 to get on that start line for the final. It's going to be absorbing. Michael Norman, I told you that's going to be looked like the easiest on paper, and so it proved. Maybe he's got some special dispensation. Who knows? Michael Norman is looking to get the plane. Yeah, man. 45.3. Yeah, man. That there was no competition. He played it smart. He played it smart there. I think he's got enough in the tank to produce. I think he's got the ability to produce a low 44. He's got 44.3 in him, I believe, no doubt. But let's see. He's not been racing too much recently, so it's a pleasure to see him back on the track as far as the Reason Boss is concerned.
So somebody said there will be a sub 44 or 43 will be met probably in the finals. I'm not sure if they were talking about the semis tonight, but they said somebody will be running 43 seconds.
Not impossible. The only person that would be capable of doing that, in my opinion, in this Olympic trials is a Michael Norman. I think he needs to save his absolute best for the Paris Olympics because Great Britain have got a couple of terrific 400-meter exponents. Of course, you've got the great Stephen Gardner of the Bahamas, and you're going to need the 43. We don't forget the world record holder, the one, the only, Wade Van Niekerk. Plus, we've got the likes of Corani James. It's going to be definitely the 43 winning it in the Olympics. And it's going to be a fantastic, one of the good races of the championships, in my opinion.
Hopefully, world champion Antonio Watson will be there.
I hear you loud and clear. When I was going through those names, I was wondering why I didn't mention Antonio.
He definitely is a threat, you know. Doom is definitely a threat.
Doom is in there. Doom is in there. Absolutely. It's going to be one of the races in the championships, arguably. Alexander Doom, definitely in there. Matthew Hudson Smith, young precocious talent, Charlie Dobson. It's going to be tasty. It's going to be tasty. And Antonio Watson, a 44. When did they win the world championships in? 44-1, 44-2?
44-2. He ran 44-1 in the semis.
So that may not, with the big dance coming up, that fantastic time and fantastic run may not be enough to find himself on the podium come Paris. But what I love most about the Antonio Watson victory, I don't know about you, CJ, but it was the fighting spirit. It's similar to maybe to a Quincy Wilson. He refused to give up, believed in himself, his strength, his resolve, and he said, I can win this. If he didn't have that spirit, that determination, that form, that stamina, that strength, he would not have outdipped and beat Matthew Hudson Smith, because Smith, all he had on his mind was gold, gold, gold. So that was an outstanding run by Antonio Watson. Do you think he can reproduce? I'm looking forward to the championships to find out. He's got a lot of work to do.
His plan was to make it into the finals now. So given he makes top 3 at the national trials, as he was injured at the Racers Grand Prix, given he makes the top 3, I think he will be in for a top 3 spot at this year Olympics.
Who, Watson?
Yes.
In the final, Paris, the big dance?
Definitely.
Wow. Hey, that would be one of the performances from a Jamaican perspective. And I'm saying that mindful of the fact that he may not win it. If he finds himself on the podium in the 400 meters in Paris, we need to applaud, salute, standing ovation, big up to the big man if he can find that podium.
Albert said, Watson will not make the finals. Make we see. If he is healthy, there is one man I will trust even more than my best friend, and that is Mr. Glenn Mills, Coach Glenn Mills. I can tell that for sure. So let me do the lineup for the women's 400 meter final. So in lane 1 you have Conera Hayes. In lane 2, Jamisha Ford. In lane 3, Alexis Holmes. In lane 4, Shamir Little. In lane 5, Alia Butler. In lane 6, Lena Irving Jackson. In lane 7, Kaylin Brown. In 8, Kendall Ellis. And in lane 9, Isabella Whitaker.
Wow. Respect for the coverage.
A stunning race, because you have the young collegians out there and ready to take a big spot in that women's 400 meters finals.
Is that Butler? Who's the collegiate?
Kaylin Brown. She was the one who came second to Nikita Price.
Listen, if she can replicate, that would be sensational. My favorite for this race, Kendall Ellis. Kendall, right out there in the far lane. Different, interesting lane draw. She looks sensational, and she wants her individual berth on this US team. I think she can get it. Shamir Little, the 400-meter hurdler. That's her number one event. She'll be looking for a top 3. And the lady in the inside lane, what's the name in the inside lane? Lane 1 or 2?
Quinera Hayes, you're talking?
Quinera. That's a tough lane draw. And do you think that lane draws actually matter?
Depends on the athlete and their mentality. So the race is off, and it seems Brown is at them, going wicked on the back. She's already caught the runner to her outside. Wow. And at 200 meters, they are about at 22 seconds. Wow, this is a brilliant race. Commentary is not my strong suit, but I'm going to see if I can break down the final 100 meters. So Shamir Little is in with them. Kaelan Brown is in about 3rd place at this point. Lena Irving Jackson is there about in the pickings. Wow. Shamir Little is way behind. Wow. 44.46 seconds. And this is Ellis, the one that you were talking about. It's for you see like you're doing a bit of prophecy tonight.
The athletes are doing the talking. What was the 1, 2, 3? You were doing very well with the commentary. You have to just keep on following through. Yeah, don't yourself. Carry on. Me like that when you say NCAA lady, I bust it upon them seriously. Come in. What was it? What was the final result?
Right. So the final results goes as follows. Kendall Ellis took the win in 49.46 seconds. Alia Butler in second in 49.71 seconds. Alexis Holmes in 3rd place. Wow. 49.78 seconds. Kaelan Brown, the Arkansas lady. Disappointing. She came in 4th with 50.07 seconds, and Quinera Hayes in 5th in 50.55 seconds. Wow, that was maybe the shocker of the championship, because Kaelan was way ahead of everybody else. But this is where you separate the grown women from the collegiate amateurs.
It's a strong man and strong woman event. Congratulations to Alexis Holmes. I thought that she would have had a chance to make the team, and so it proved. Congratulations to her. Quinera Hayes, I think that inside lane, she did well to get that 50-point clocking, but sub 50 is what you need to be boarding that plane and pushing for the medals. She may be touch and go. She might make the medal. She might make the relay team, maybe, but that's touch and go as well, man. When you got the likes of Sydney, McLaughlin, Levrone. But that was a fantastic race. Congratulations to the collegiate young starlet. Big up Nikisha Price. I'm sure she will have heard about this result and she'll be licking her lips at the prospect of being reacquainted with her fellow collegiate rival.
They will definitely be facing off in the relays. Unfortunately, Kaelan was never able to make it in the top 3, but she's young and she has many more Olympic teams to vie for it.
Here. Kendall Ellis, I tell you what, she will be absolutely elated with that run. That, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably a personal best run. It could be. I don't think she's gone on
the top 3 did personal best. So
wow,
those were some really strong runs to book their ticket to Paris.
Yeah, it's like a mini Olympics. You bring your A game. I tell you, it's one of the reasons why I'm extra impressed with the Americans. Likewise with the Jamaicans, because to bring your A game and peak for the trials, to get aboard and get the opportunity to represent at a World Championships or Olympics is one thing, but to then peak again for the biggest of big dances, I've got to say hands off and hats off to all of those athletes who can do that. I mean, personal best for those top 3. that speaks volumes for the caliber and intensity of the competition in the USA. Likewise, it's going to be for Jamaica. Expect to see a few personal bests, season's best, certainly. In Britain, not necessarily the case. It's not as intense, but expect to see a pretty strong Team GB team. Just marking your cards there, CJ. Viewers and subscribers.
The thing is, no, you see, with these US and Jamaica trials, you have to be on your A game, and this is probably what sets these two countries apart from everybody else, especially as it relates to the sprints. You have to really bring your A game and put your best foot forward, because one slight mistake might leave you off that playing entirely, not even the relay team. So this is where the mental toughness comes in, and this is where the ladies fight to book their tickets and to eventually push on to maybe win gold in the Olympics or World Championship. And this year it is the Olympics.
CJ, I don't know if you can answer this, but having watched the track and field uh, unfold this season, especially in Jamaica, how much enjoyment do you feel that the athletes get from their success and competing in track and field? I get the sense sometimes that it's more business. There's more challenges than I thought. They don't seem to be superstars and revered, and they don't make big appearances on TV or in commercials. Just seems to be not as glamorous as I thought, because I've got a lot of esteem and respect for Jamaican athletics. When that jersey comes on in front of our screens in Britain, you know that, well, you assume Jamaica, whatever they're doing, they know what they're about.
Hold on, there is about. Let me hear the interview, then I'll answer the question.
A lot of strings. Aaliyah, you're going to be joining her, and you'll be at your first Olympic Games. What do you think about the moment?
It's exciting. Only could dream of it.
Absolutely. And Alexis, it seemed like you found the right time to hit everything perfectly. How did you get this done in this final round?
The goal today was to put all the pieces together. I knew it was going to take a lifetime back, so I came out here knowing that and executed.
Excellent. Congratulations. And lady, when you have a moment, the Eiffel Tower waits for you. Congratulations. Head to Paris. And now gets a sign.
So you were saying the athletes seem to view the sport more of a business venture than for the passion of it.
It seems to be more of a chore sometimes. I mean, the pressure and maybe the pressure, the expectation to succeed. Maybe some people take it for granted, and I wonder sometimes if they just simply enjoy and appreciate the success, the ability that God has given them. When I see Noah Lyles smiling, talkative, chatty at the start line, the Usain Bolt's kind of style, Johan Blake in his pomp, playing to the crowds. I get the feeling sometimes that the expectation levels are so high that people expect it, and it's like, oh yeah, of course they're going to run the time, of course they're going to do that. Pressure.
You see the thing with them now, they have to view it as a business, because this is their job, this is how they make their money. But at the same time, they do it for passion. However, they are more low key when they get into the media, as Bolt did in the past. Bolt got a lot of backlash in his early stages. It was after he got the win in 2011 where people started to look at it different and saw that he was actually enjoying himself and he was human. He showed them that he was human. He enjoyed the sport, just as Noah Lyles is doing now. They saw the human side of him. So maybe they are trying to stay out of the public view as much as possible in order to escape backlash. But I do think they love and have great passion for the sport. It's just basically up to the athlete themselves A good amount of them you will see the interviews, but they focus mainly on their training when it's training time, and when it's time to enjoy and unwind and connect with the public. You will see quite a few of them do it. Even if they won't go on television shows, you will see quite a few athletes on live, on TikTok or wherever. You will see them interacting with their fans on social media site X and um, Instagram.
Interesting insight, CJ. Thank you very much for the answer. It gives me a bit more of appreciation. The likes of Elaine Thompson Hera, I tell you, the achievements that she's achieved, double Olympic champion. And yet sometimes I think when I see the social media and the comments and the discussions, I think, boy, I wonder if she's enjoying, the adulation and the fact that people actually, love what she's done, are proud of what she's done. And all our Jamaican athletes, when they get onto the world stage, to make that Jamaican team, more often than not, they're going to be representing um, big time on the big stage. And I just want them to know that, the reason boss is sending out love and plenty, a bag of respect to them. Trust me, they make us proud and prouder still. I just hope that the administrators can feel just as much love and give the athletes as much support as possible, because on the world stage, we smile, but you better believe we Talawa.
Definitely. So Shem asks when is the 100-meter finals. So the men's 100-meter finals is at 9:49 p.m. So just after the women's heptathlon 200 meters, which is just preceding the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase final. So at 9:49 will be the men's 100-meter finals. As you were saying, though, but Elaine really knows that you have a bulk of people that really appreciate her. She's very laid back compared to other athletes who are more interactive with the public. However, um, what she lacks in words, she tend to make up for in performances. And the last few years has been quite a struggle for her. Injuries and all that, changing of camps and signing different days. But at the same time, she is trying. She does not interact with the crowd as much, but you have to think of it on a case by case basis. It all depends on the athlete.
Respect, CJ. I was just about to check the comment section and wonder if Shem is staying up particularly to see Noah Lyles fight a hype, miss out an Olympic qualification. I just wonder, Shem, I'm calling you out, Shem. What you going with? You stay up for the special occasion. You want to hear the fast start? You stay there.
Hey, 21 people currently on the live. I saw a maximum of 24 just a while ago. Ensure to subscribe to the channel and like the live as you enter. But Shem, yeah, you're reason boss to talk to you, man. Where I say, yeah, still for the great Noah. She might be jumping on and off to interact with other people, on different social media groups. So she might not be here right now, but she'll get the question asked when she returns.
Make sure that she lively up herself. She hop on the social media space. Noah Lyles. See there, I don't know. Just mark my cards again. It's my contention that Noah Lyles is ostensibly a 200-meter runner, or has been, who took the bold step to say, you know what? I trust myself. I'm a sprinter. I can mix it with the big dogs in the 100 meters, the marquee event in track and field. And to make that jump and to get as far as being the world champion in Budapest, Hungary, beating the Christian Colemans, the Zarnell Hughes, the big dogs, that was sensational. Do you acknowledge that he's swimming with the sharks, and his achievement thus far is astonishing and due to be given a respect, pure and simple.
All right. So the case with Noah, I've always been saying this. He's a sprinter. He's not a 200-meter runner. He's a sprinter. His pet event, which he focuses mainly on, and it is his better event, is the 200-meter. However, really and truly, he's a sprinter. So when it comes down to it, he has been sorry, a 9.8 runner since about 2018, 2019. Sorry, and he has been um basically hinting at the 100-meter. He didn't think he could have made it in the 100 meters. His confidence was not that high. But last year he tried his best, and you see the result. He came home with, well, he went home, because I know you're saying from. He went home with the gold, and it's undeniable that he is truly just a sprinter, not a specifically 200-meter guy. And you see, he tried the 4x4. That shows that he's very versatile. Might not be my favorite personality, because he's very boisterous with his love for his country, but he loves other countries. But the rivalry will get to a point where I will prefer 100% my athletes over him.
I hear you, and it's interesting. You've clearly been following Lyles's career. So if you're saying that from all 2018, 2019, he was capable of running 9.8, but he just didn't have the confidence and belief.
He actually even said it himself. He said that he was doubtful about making the 100-meter team, but he was sure of making the 200. So he only tried for one, and hence why it took him so long to come forth in the 100 meters.
And an outstanding 100-meter runner. He's in the process of showing that he is. Have you got a favorite for the Olympics as we speak? Men's 100 meters, if everything is equal.
Without a doubt. Right now, if let me even show you, because if I put up my green screen, you will see who is in the background. Let me put it up for a second. Show you.
Me see a
See it.
smile, a big smile, a play upon your face, So viewers and subscribers, I wonder how this.
Let me tell you, you see that man, you
See
you
him there?
you cannot share a birthday with yours truly, and be as Aaron Brown would say, a role individual. This guy is star quality. He was born on the 16th of March 2001, same as I, exactly to the T, and he is star quality.
Ladies and gents, Oblique, Mr. Oblique Seville, CJ's favorite, all things being equal, Paris, the young Tyro. Listen, he's got the X Factor. He's got the X Factor. Wait, let me just pull you up and just check you out now. Were you surprised when he was defeated by Johan Blake in the J3A's national championships? I was shocked. It was then that I thought, wait a minute, is this man really got the mental strength, or was there some injury background to that particular race?
That particular race didn't strike me as, hold on, the civilians are represented in the comments. Shout out to you guys. I wanted to drop the civilian and some fire emojis in the chat. So I was shocked that Johan beat him, but it wasn't a case where I was thinking he was injured. Ovil, I call him Oblique. Sorry, his name is Ovil, as Ninja said. So I was shocked.
Please.
It was a case where Johan came out and showed his experience, his quality in that race. Many people were excited to see that the elder statesman came back to good form. It didn't last as long. He was carrying and is still carrying a toe injury, which I was told. So that was what set him back post that national championship. But last year, Oblique was injured. He placed third and luckily was able to compete for us at the World Championships. And he placed fourth with a very similar close time to that let's see the Tobago and Zarna Hughes who got the medal spots. All three ran 9.88 seconds. And people keep saying Oblique will buckle under the pressure, but he has never really buckled under any pressure. The thing is that the people he was running with just came out with something new, some vigor, and they outshined him. He was running um a bit lackluster last year until the World Championship, so I didn't have him as favorite to win. But then again, no one was clear favorite. But people seem to put a lot of pressure on him because he didn't win, but he did a very commendable performance. 9.86 in the heats, 9.97 I think in the semis, and 9.88 in the finals. That was a good round of performances.
Do you think it makes a difference if Oblique is the favorite or not the favorite? How do you feel as a fan if Oblique has got that favorite tag on him, the X on his back?
It's well deserved. He's been showing his quality. Um, Coach May is always saying that this young man is a very talented young man. He has been putting that 9.6 title on him ever since he ran that 9.8 at just a regular local meet. And you can see where the quality is there. It's just for him to be healthy and put that race together when it really counts.
Wishing him all the best. Wishing him all the best. It was a sensational run at the races Grand Prix to beat decisively Noah Lyles,
Mm.
982 to 985. A brilliant race, brilliant performance. Fourth place is one of the worst spots in some ways to, and in many ways to finish in a race. I think that
Definitely.
he wants to upgrade, and he's got the opportunity. Omanyala, what do you think?
Hmm. I'm really not impressed by that time. Um, he's a very humble athlete, good athlete, but his times in Africa never seem to be able to be replicated outside of Africa or in specific um, Kenya. So it's very hard to say yes he will run this or he will run that. But he said it himself that he has been doing something different in training, trying to peak later rather than earlier because he peaked very early for the last 2 seasons. So this this year seems to be different. However, um, that 9.7 did not impress me unless I see him run it elsewhere because he came to Jamaica and run 10.01 I think. So that was not good enough for me. And overall, I don't even think he will be in the top six in the Olympic finals. But it is yet to be seen. This is why the race will be run, and you know we see where come through. But the man of the moment, which I've seen people mention in the comments, is that man, Kishane Thompson, and he is a pedigree. He is said to be healthy, and he is coming through strong for the national trials, said Coach Stephen Francis. So, what's your take on that?
I've always said that Kishane Thompson is a specimen of a runner. I've seen all too little of this guy. The memories I've got of him, I'm gonna have to go into YouTube to actually see when he's raced. he is a fearsome prospect. And I say that word advisedly and deliberately, prospect, because his ceiling, his potential it's outrageous. He's got a big range in him. Fantastic specimen of a 100-meter runner. Don't remember him running too many 200 meters, but over 100, he's a gigantic freight train
This
of
year
a
is
runner.
really this year is really the first he really stepped into the 200 meter since leaving high school. I think his personal best was 20.8, and he has lowered it unofficially because it was on a straight track. He lowered it to 2019, sorry, 0.96 seconds. So yeah.
20.6 personal best thus far. Interesting. It seems like he might be the reverse of a Noah. His ability, I mean, he's a fearsome prospect at the 100 meters. The 100 meters, it can go so quickly. You know the guy he reminds me of, but he's superior to Joseph Fambule, the Liberian.
Also,
Awesome 200-meter runner, awesome 100-meter runner, but compared to others, just doesn't get cranked into gear quick enough. Kashane does get cranked into gear. Is his personal best what, 9.89 or 9.86?
9.85.
Ooh,
Set.
nice.
I think as German. And
If
that was
that's
when Christian Coleman ran the joint world lead last year of 9.83 seconds. So he ran that behind Christian Coleman. Out of lane 8, placed second.
That might be the last race that I can remember him running. And I was looking at thinking, boy, wait, where this man come from? And what a talent. Fingers crossed, really hope that he stays fit and he can represent. National trials can't come soon enough, but we will have to wait no longer. It will all be upon us.
Yeah, man, people remember to like the live as they come in. 25 people watching. There was 32 a while ago. I'm loving the turnout so far. So like the live, engage, comment in the chat, in the live chat, and subscribe to the channel. And I will give Razor Boss a shout out. Just pick up your channel, Razor Boss.
Oh, bless up yourself, Rich Poe Sports, as seen on the screen. RICHPO space sports. I dropped a take on the reggae boys, but when it comes to track and field, I'm there. I'm going to be doing some shorts and some lives and some extended recordings on my thoughts on the Jamaican trials, the American trials, of course, and the lead up to the Olympics. Team GB as well going to have their trials, so I'm going to be offering some thoughts on that. I did a little pre-prediction video, Team GB versus Jamaica. How do you think that turned out?
Well, that will be something to really over the past few days. I've been really busy. I only been able to check out content at night and thing, but I'll be taking a look to see what your predictions are. But Team
Yeah,
GB
man, check out the video.
Jamaica, that's a battle. That's a battle.
I mean, usually I've got Jamaica coming out on top against the Team GB. There's been some changes in the furniture, some plus points for Team GB, some question marks over Jamaica's likely lineup. We've got some terrific, the Jaden Hibberts. Lakeisha Price is a newbie onto the scene and a potential, dare I say, medalist. Dare I say, she's got a big bag of ability. But Of course, our 100 meters women, the men's 200 meters, not in great shape. And it's been a tumultuous season for some of our leading lights. So it's an interesting build up to the Paris Olympics. I've never seen one as fraught as this. Can you remember a Jamaican Olympic team being prepared with a season so full of ups and downs, CJ?
Not in since I've been a real connoisseur of track and field. So this one is very how would I say it's been an emotional roller coaster to take on Jamaican track and field this season. However, I think these set of athletes will come out at the right time.
Elaine Thompson, do you expect to see her on the starting lineup, on the starting line for the 100 meters?
I'll save that for today's what Sunday. I'll save that for tomorrow's show because tomorrow will be my prediction show for the ladies, and on Tuesday I will see where well maybe I'll fuse them because I was planning to separate them before, but maybe I'll fuse them now to um, see what everybody's stance is with my predictions come trials this weekend.
All right. I tell you what, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know if you've been carrying a portable crystal ball with you, CJ, but at this moment in time, given the short turnaround from the foot injury, niggle concern for Elaine, last time we saw her, the time is tight. She said that she's not going to be defending her 200 meters title, which suggests that she's conserving her energy and she's
That's
going to be precautionary, right? It's a big decision, though. I mean, that's a statement to say, well, I'm not going to be in the condition to put myself through 200 meters rounds, but, and there's the big but, where the 100 is concerned, she might be 100 come Paris Olympics. I'm hoping and praying that she turns up and she is able to defend her title and can represent in the national trials. But let me be crystal clear. If she's unable to make it, she's still loved, revered, and respected in the Reason Boss's eyes. I don't want her to actually turn up and hobble off the track. That would be a sight that would be hard to take. What's your take there? You know what I'm talking about that.
I'll take this quote from the great Stevie Francis. I'm not particularly sold on Elaine's and Shelley's performances so far this season. I think they have something in store. They have the pedigree. They have been doing it for years. So I think the guru himself has some thoughts that he maybe is trying to keep to himself for the moment. But if it is to be a case where Elaine's performance at the national championships puts her in the top three, it will be very much appreciated and will be something to talk about for days to come as we approach the Olympics in Paris. Shem was asking when will the list be dropping. I'm not sure. I've been looking. I think it will drop between tomorrow and Tuesday. Hopefully, it normally drops within the week of the trials, but let's see. Um, Andrea White said it will be hard for Elaine to qualify for Paris, and yeah, I do believe with that type of injury because as Frano said a couple of years ago, it needs very much some attention to detail. However, Elaine is one of those athletes that has been there and done that. So I she already has the feeling of running 10.5 seconds legally on her legs. So unlike other people that they were trolling us over on Twitter and Facebook, she has done it legally. So the feeling is already on her legs, and I do feel that if all goes well and the treatment was successful, she might be I'm not going to say upset, but a surprise come this Friday.
Mhm. So my real sweet. I was just checking the comment section. I see Jev. I see Jev had a comment there. Interesting.
The
And
Java says that no. The Java
just a
says she
check.
will. No, if me and Jeff, as we can talk about every true, but guess what? Me have to be real with the people, you know. People them not go take it lightly if I'm being dishonest and just trying to cover for something. But you know, I keep it as real as possible. Give me a second. Go and engage with the crowd and talk a piece which go. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You know, I was just reflecting on what Stephen Francis allegedly said in that he's not sold views and subscribers. He's not sold on what he's seen or not seen from Shelley Ann Fraser and the likes of Elaine Thompson Hera. Does that mean he's not particularly believing that they are not on form or they're not where they want to be? They're not capable of producing the outright world class gold podium performances of years upon years gone by? Or is he actually calling a spade in his opinion, which is these guys aren't sandbagging, they're not pretending, they're not holding or hiding things from the fans and rivals. What we see from a Shelly Ann Fraser Price, what we've seen from an Elaine Thompson Hera, time wise, performance wise, confident wise, compared to the rest of the field, maybe a Shakari Richardson has got their number well and truly locked and docked. They may not be the rivals of yesteryear, and their time may have passed. I'm not quite sure. How did you interpret it? What Stephen Francis said, CJ, viewers and subscribers, when he said he's not apparently sold by the ladies' performances and utterances or non-utterances.
As I said, the people in the chat can give their two piece, but I think he is trying to say they might be holding back, but that has been the talk so far this season that they have been playing possum, but Elaine's hobbling off the field at New York. It was New York, right? Yeah, that was um that was a bit worrying, to say the least. But given she is covered by the one and only Jehovah God, she will prevail. So if you have nothing else, just put God on your side and Elaine will come through.
We will see. That would be an Oscar and Emmy winning performance from Elaine if she was stonewalling and pretending. I'd be very surprised. But stranger things, I guess, have happened. I think it's been a tough season, and it's going to be a real challenge, especially seeing Shakara Richardson, Melissa Jefferson's, less so Twinisha Cherry. She wasn't running 11 seconds leading up to the trials. She comes to the trials and throws in a 10.89. Full respect. Uh, yeah, it's a very embattled season, as we've all acknowledged this season. I don't know if they're going to be able to shine and challenge Shikari enough. Look where where Sharika Jackson is. Anyone seen Sharika lately? My lord, my lord.
I've been seeing clips of her, and she is looking very much her old self. The great guru Stephen Francis has been saying she looks like 2022 Sharika. So that is in and around 10.7 and 21.4 category. So It is yet to be seen in competition. How she opened with her fastest 100-meter time, but was very lackluster when it comes down to the 200 meter. So um, we'll have to see how she comes through at the national track. But I do expect her to be up there with you know all of the big three, as everybody said. All right, if the big three is not there and she's the only one from that said group, it will be much appreciated as well.
I hear you. I hear you. Can you pick out a couple of the comments that have been coming into the show, big man?
Them say Steve got it all wrong, and me not know what Alberta talk about, but Steve is a man when I typically get it wrong. He said Fishian is in his best ever form. I 100% agree with him. Um, you know, but people take what they want from his interview. They can go and watch it on television Jamaica or on Sports Max. But that's just my take of it. You can go and make your own interpretation of what he said. Um, what his same said. Shakari, Shakari can't have a number. Is it? Because athletes are fit and different story, and it's a different story.
Shem the easy, you know. Shem the boat. She come off our social media
Shem know what going on, man.
comments.
One thing with Shem, I can't doubt Shem knowledge, you know.
Knowledge or opinion. What she said, she can't have somebody not beating Shakari Richardson. Acknowledge that. Or is that hope? Hope and a Shem, shame on you, Shem. I'm calling you out, Shem. Bless up yourself. Shakari Richardson, looking in imperious form. She's like a butterfly. She's like a butterfly that has gone through the crystallization period from a caterpillar into that butterfly. Looking, Lord have mercy, she look good like that. Something does that bola Rasta man vibrations. Oh God. Yeah, how many people in the like, share, and subscribe section licking their lips?
Yeah, man, 28 people watching currently. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, as there will be more live to come tomorrow. As I said before, will be my prediction show. It is yet to be seen if I'll be doing only the women, or I'll be mixing them and doing it in one show. But just stay tuned and you will see what I have to say. So all around the report, the mark say one question in the comments, but let me state this the start list for the men's 100 meter, which is up next at the USATF Olympic trials. So in lane one, you have Kendall Williams. In lane two, JT Smith. In lane three, Brendan Carnes. In lane four, Christian Coleman. In lane five, Courtney Lindsay. Lane six, Kenny Bednarek. Lane seven, Noah Lyles. Lane eight, Fred Curley. And in lane nine, the 18-year-old, Christian Miller. So go ahead and answer the question, Richpo, from Shem.
What is the question?
Oh, you're not seeing it.
Me not check it out at the moment, you know.
Because it's kind of small. But let me say,
Oh,
Richpo, I said if our athletes are not injured, we can challenge her. You think Shakari can beat a fit alien? Definitely not. That is my answer. She can't beat a fit alien. Everybody is scared of a fit alien. But give your opinion on that question.
quick and easy. Shem is reaching for a tray. I'm not a dominoes player, but she look for a double tray. She want to throw down a double tray about prime Ilian Thompson. We know that prime Ilian Thompson prime is a 10.5 force fastest woman alive runner. But this iteration of Elaine Thompson Hera, as CJ tucks into the real deal, this iteration of Elaine Thompson Hera is not likely to be a prime world busting Elaine Thompson Hera. You remember when she went to the Commonwealth Games and won the Commonwealth Games? Nowhere near prime, and yet she was good enough to beat the likes of Julia Alfred, the Nitas, the Dina Asher Smiths. She could get the job done on certain stages, on certain occasions. Sha'Carri Richardson, put simply, is the coming queen of sprinting. It will take an effort by the likes of the GOATs, prime Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, prime Elaine Thompson-Hera.
You have to be careful how you say that word queen there, because unless Sha'Carri is able to amass a total of over 30 global medals, she's out of that question. And I've seen people throwing around that she's a sprint queen and this and that. Which sprint queen? Me I go say that right now. Which sprint queen? She's yet to register a performance at the Olympics. She's currently not even an Olympian until she reaches in Paris. So you have to wait and see. So, her career will be long. Hopefully, we want the best performances. So let me say her career will be long, but it is yet to see if she will be that person to get that queen status.
I take your point wholeheartedly, and I respectfully accept where you're coming from. The GOAT, remember I used the word GOAT. So queen, you know when they said the king is dead, long live the king. Where I'm coming from,
the GOAT can never die.
See it there? And that's why I use the term GOAT when I mentioned Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. When you've got a double Olympic champion, those figures, those accolades, as I've been mentioning before in this show and in the chats, they are locked and docked. I'm just acknowledging, maybe a little bit over exuberantly and flowery style, that Sha'Carri Richardson is going to be the woman arguably to beat. Sha'Carri will be well aware of the fact that she's not been to an Olympic Games. She'll well be aware of the fact that the Shelly-Anns and the Elaine Thompsons have been to the big dances over many years and been successful, as I've been so proud to see. But this is 2024, and let me tell you something. Let me speak. If, and you can take this to the bank, CJ Sherman Company. Wait, is it like hey, the race is about to start, you know? Is it? Wait them there.
They're heading out to the track for the finals of the men's 100 meter at the USATF Olympic trials. I say Coleman and Lindsay. Who know pick? Who talk it from now, man. Coleman and
yeah,
Lindsay.
man, talk it.
Earlier, Noah go battle for third. Whoa. So where will Kenny be? Kenny is my favorite. See, the young man Christian Miller got a standing ovation a while ago when he was announced.
He's with the big dogs. I think that the experience might be just that, an experience. Is going to be a little bit too hot for him. If he can get even close, God go with him. Noah Lyles, Bednarek, Christian Coleman, the dark horse, Courtney.
It will take a world junior record for Christian Miller to really book his spot, even on the relay team. So it's yet to see what will happen. Let me check something, because I want to see what was the wind readings like with the women's heptathlon 200 meters. So the wind was looking good. Heat one was 0.9, heat two was 1.1, and heat three was 1.8. So that is positive for all three. So let's see what these guys will put down in this year 100-meter finals.
And within the allowable speed limit as well.
Hmm.
It's going to be tasty. I tell you what, the lane draw, I must say, even more intriguing with no one not in the center and outside, where Fred Curley will be also. I think Fred may find that the kitchen is too hot. I didn't call him in my top three. If he makes the top three, this would be a Twinisa Terry type run, because his season has not suggested that he's looking to make the team. But if he's peaked at the right time, he would have done fantastic. Twinisha Terry, TT Terry, did fantastically well to make the American team. Fred Curley, that would be a similar type achievement, but I don't see it. Are you calling the top three in any order, CJ? Viewers and subscribers, I wonder what your 1, 2, 3 is. I'm going to check out the chat.
My top three, Kenny, Noah, to Coleman, and he's putting on a show for the people. You know, he's really an entertainer. He's more of an entertainer than an athlete to me, but he's putting on a little show. Let's see how he performs.
What was he doing? Tell us now. You're our eyes, you know. Well, you're my eyes, because me not
his usual
coverage right now.
performance, the showboating, the riling up the crowd. Yeah, man. He came out in his bright suit of red, ready to take his spot on the plane to Paris. And they have been given the marching orders to get on their marks.
You need one more mango. You need one more mango before this.
And a mango man, a pine man, I thought about.
Oh God. Even better. All right. Ready up for call this, Rasta. Ready up for call this. Oh God. Man, I got my bed until this race done. Shem.
People in there may stand to pray up and something, you know.
Watch it, Shem. All right. Come on. Like, share, and subscribe. CJ Track. Athletics Debout. 100 meters men. 1, 2, 3. Who's going to be on the plane for the Paris Olympics?
And they have been given the orders to get on their mark for the second time of asking. This is a race to behold.
You know, one of the sights I don't want to see? I don't want to see the sights of Christian Coleman decelerating dramatically. That brother has had ample time to make that final stretch of the race count. He needs to be aboard that plane.
Whoa. And they are off. Christian Coleman off with a beauty. Courtney Lindsay stumbled, and there is Noah Lyles coming back at them. Coleman, wow. Noah Lyles, Kenny Bednarik, and Fred Curley seems to take it at the end. Wow, that was a beautiful race. That was a beautiful race. Whoa, I know I did something spectacular. Whoa. So the top three as it follows: Noah Lyles, 9.83 seconds. Kenny Bednarik, 9.87 seconds for second place, and Fred Curley, 9.88 seconds to finish third. In fourth place was Christian Coleman in 9.93 seconds. It seemed like his best performance was in the semifinals. He really decelerated in this finals. Christian Miller, the young kid, came out wicked from lane 9 to finish fifth in 9.98 seconds. Courtney Lindsay with a bad start. He stumbled at the start, leaning forward, and was only able to finish in sixth place with a time of 10.02 seconds. Brendan Hicklin came in third. Kendall Miller in both third. Kendall Miller came in eighth, and JT Smith came in ninth place. Wow, that was a beautiful race. So the three men that has booked their ticket for Paris, as it stands right now, is Noah Lyles, Kenny Bednarik, and Fred Curley. So Noah Lyles is the U.S. Olympic trials champion of 2024. Whoa. Hey, Shem, you can't talk to which phone the word, Shem. You can't talk to which phone no more. Personal best for Noah Lyles, personal best for Kenny Bednarik. The wind reading was 0.4 meters per second. And for Ed Curley, that was a season's best. Wow.
TT Terry moment for Fred Curley. Brought the bacon home. Puma shoes, i6 shoes, Nike shoes, a bag of shoes. All he wanted to ensure that he was running quick enough to get on board. Choo choo, all aboard to the train that leads to the big dance in Paris. One, Noah Lyles. You see, the thing is, that brother, hey, give thanks. No full stop. Give thanks for that. That brother, showboating, enjoying himself, entertaining the crowd. They're not just sitting there watching a bag of man them just run through the line and go home. He's entertaining them.
Start, to say the least, he had a beautiful start.
I'll tell you something. And here what? 983. Is that right? 983?
Yeah, let me hear his interview.
You're all the way down to the Olympics. On the planet. Nothing changed. It might be a shock to everybody else, but when you know the goal, you know the goal. We saw you come out with just great enthusiasm before this race started. 3 years ago, you wouldn't have been the favorite, but you were today. How did you live up to it? 3 years ago, like I say in the last, this year I came and won it. No, if I didn't get that third place in Tokyo, I wouldn't have had that desire. I wouldn't have that fire burning. I wouldn't have accomplished what I've accomplished in the past. And now we constantly look to the future with open eyes, and anything can happen. Absolutely. Kung Fu Kenny. What a moment for you. Otto Bolden said you were his sleeper pick, and he said you had an unbelievable semifinal. How did you put it all together in this final? I just stayed calm and collected. I knew what I had in me, and I just executed the race. It was plain and simple. That's all I needed to do. And I'm happy to make the team. I mean, I got this out last in the Tokyo trials, and this man right here. But, I'm probably going to hang with 100, and, the sky's the limit for me. Absolutely. Fred, a lot of things going on this year, but, man, in the moment, you got it done. Otto Bolden also mentioned that this is the place where you ran 9-7 3 times. What is it about Hayward Field and this track that helped you deliver yourself to these Olympic Games? As a vet, we train for these races right now, so on to the next one, the Olympic Games, we're ready to put on a show. You are ready, and so you know what's in Paris, right? The Eiffel Tower. It's waiting for you over there for you to put your name on it. You guys ready to go do that? Oh, hell yeah, let's go, guys. Congratulations, Vin's 100 team. Heading to Paris.
Whoa. So he said he was fueled by that defeat in Tokyo a few years ago. My stance still stands as he will not be getting an Olympic gold, but he said he is fueled and ready to take basically his revenge on these Olympic Games.
Fascinating. End up in Harlem, one big dance. I got going down this in Paris. Marshall Jacobs was a man possessed. That brother, hey, Kenny, congratulations to Kenny. Fred, congratulations, Fred. Marcel Jacobs is looking to defend his title. Noah Lyles is not coming to ramp. Our very own Oblique Seville has thrown down the times. Kashane Thompson is waiting in the wings. Omanyala, Kenyans and Africa's finest. Wait a minute, rewind. Simbini will have something to say about that. Fred, I think Fred is very good at posturing. I don't expect Fred to be in the top 3, but the brilliant thing about that brother, he has got the ability to talk the talk and potentially walk the talk.
Share and subscribe. We have 46 people watching. Like, share and subscribe. You don't know. Say you have been enjoying it for quite a bit now. I love the turnout. Rich Boy is here. Shem was here earlier. The chat section has been on fire. Basically, so I really appreciate the engagement with this year watch along, and be prepared for my prediction show tomorrow. As you were saying, Rich Boy, my bad for cutting you off.
No problem, CJ. We're happy to give you a strength. Reason Boss, Rich Post Sport, always happy to get viewers and subscribers on Rich Post Sports as well. But your track knowledge and your balance Your balanced, nuanced take on matters. I've got to say, respect CJ each and every time. Fred, he walks the talk. Sometimes, is this going to be a bridge too far for you? Why do you think that he doesn't have a prayer of getting on that podium, let alone winning the entire 100 meters? Is he simply not quick enough, even in his best and happiest dream?
He definitely has the pedigree. He can come out and put on that performance. We all know he can. However, you have other competitors. Marcel Jacobs, the defending Olympic champion, is looking good so far. Noah Lyles is currently ahead of him. So is Kenny Bednarik. His first time, I think, making the 100 meters team for the United States. And you have the favorite for me, Oblique Seville. I don't think I'm talking too early. He was born on the 16th of March 2001. So he definitely has that type of grit and experience to show that he is not a fourth place finisher. He will be making the top of the podium. And it is yet to be seen if Kishane will be stepping out and showing out for the season. He has not run as yet, but come Friday at the national trials in the finals, we will be naming our team for the Jamaica Olympics in Paris.
Kenny Bednarik, why do you think he's running the 100 meters?
You break up. Repeat that visual.
Why do you think Kenny Bednarik is running the 100 meters? With a deliberate intention of winning a medal at the 100 meters, or sharpening up his game for the 200 meters?
You don't run a race like this at a major finals to sharpen up for something else. You run the race to win and do as best as possible. He came out here with determination in his legs, in his mind to make that 100-meter team, and he will seek to replicate that in the 200 meters. He definitely is the world leader, and he has Noah Lyles and Area 9 and Courtney Lindsay, which will be coming for revenge on everybody in that said 200-meter, since he stumbled in that 100-meter start spot. Kenny is here to try and win. He has booked his ticket, and he will now seek to put all his attention on that 100 meters at the Paris Olympics. And everybody is saying Kenny has a shot, and I really don't put it past him. I had him to win, that he didn't win, but let's see how he will perform in Paris. And I saw an interview with him last year where he was basically breaking down all he has invested in track and field, and he has invested a lot in mental therapy, physical therapy, good coach, and he has a good support system in his family around him. So he's definitely one to look out for from Paris. He's definitely a threat.
Right about now, hand on heart, I can't envisage Bednarik crossing the line first in a major 100 meters final, such as the biggest dance of them all, the Olympic Games. I can't envisage Kenny Bednarik defeating all and sundry, especially again as ostensibly a 200 meters specialist who has followed a Noah Lyles and said, I'm a sprinter and I can handle the 100 meters. I think his transition has been phenomenal and fantastic. I tell you, Bednarik to be in the mix for a 100 meters medal. Let us forget, or not forget as the case may be, the likes of Let's Seal,
Just need to be
Timo
breaking up
Go.
a bit. I'm not sure if West can.
Oh, weird. Can you hear me now? It's early hours of the morning, yes, you know. You can pick me up now?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you now.
The likes of Tobago, Noah Lyles, Marcel Jacobs. It's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult to see Kung Fu Kenny, 200-meter specialist, coming down to the 100 meters and defeating all and sundry, coming across the line first. Can he be in the mix for a medal? You betcha. But it's an astonishing performance. I think it's an incredible achievement to have
Yeah.
made the American team. So all the very best to him. Very humble brother. He's been in the sport many years, and he lets his legs do the talking. Where Noah lets his legs and his mouth do the talking. So congratulations to Kenny. Congratulations to Fred. Unlucky to those who just missed out. Who came for Christian Coleman? What if? What do you mean? What
Yes.
do you mean?
So
Excuse me.
he will be on that team.
He'll be on the relay team. Do
Mm-hmm.
you think he'll be disappointed? 9.9293 in the final. Do you think that he run the best race he could
Nine
in the
point.
final? Did he
Yeah.
disappoint you?
He disappointed me because I did expect him to edge out Fred Curley to get that third spot on that individual team, but um at the end of the day, this is why the races are run. Our predictions won't come through, but at the end of the day, he's an athlete. He does want to win. So him not getting an individual spot on that team really is disappointed to say the least. But at the end of the day, this is track and field. This is why the races are run, and it is what it is.
Somebody has to come forth, as Oblique Seville has experienced on more than one occasion. Someone's got to come forth. But
46, 49 people in here. Big up to everybody. Please
oh yeah, I said
like and
big
subscribe
up, big up.
channel. First time 49 people. That is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I said, big up yourself, each and every one of the contributors and silent contributors to CJ Track Letics TV. Big up yourself. Reason Boss from Richmond Sports saying, bless up on full respect. Enjoyable coverage, CJ. I'm sure you're stoked now for the forthcoming Jamaican trials. The US team is building nicely and strongly as per usual. No stumble from Noah. He's made the Olympic team. His vision and quest for 3, maybe 4 gold medals continues. Shem and others may not like it, but it's a fact. But oblique, do your thing. Do your thing. You've got the X factor. I can see you, oblique, leading all and sundry, including Noah. I can see it. It can come true. But this is when the big race mentality will come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hey, people were talking about a 9-7.
For subscribing. What I say, Rich Bro?
People were talking about a possible 9-7 plus run for Noah. Did you find it surprising the actual times, the winning, the 1, 2, 3
I
times?
did not find it surprising. I expected I, I I expected him to run something 98. I did say it in a group chat earlier that Noah just looks 98. Is it in the group chat or was it on this year live? But I did see him at 98. I didn't see him at 97. The only person I will put in that category at this moment, and it is yet to be seen where is as he has only done one single 100 meters so far. This is oblique Seville, as I said before. So um, it is yet to be seen what will happen at trials, but I do think that at least one or two. Somebody said earlier this year, that there will be two Jamaicans faster than 9.80. So the prediction is yet to be seen to be true, but it is definitely still on the cards.
I'm just checking out
Jamaica
some of
trial
the.
start Thursday, So
Thursday.
Thursday through to Sunday.
Respect. I'm just checking out some of the comments. Big up, G Brahma boy. Yeah, man. Coleman is a 60-meter king. I think that's meant to say, but he fades in the last 20. This is something that I flagged up, suggesting that final aspect of his race needs to improve. He's had ample time to improve it, but on this occasion, again, he was found wanting in those last 20 or 30 meters when you're going to be decelerating at a slower rate than others and maintaining your speed as best as possible. Fred Curley sorted him out, just edged out, but as CJ said, he's going to make the relay team, and that's going to be a formidable relay team, including maybe the likes of Kyrie King. I'm not quite sure because Kyrie King didn't make the 100 meters final, though he was a member of the relay team in the Bahamas relay that ensured and secured the Americans a relay spot in the 4x1 for Paris. Yes, Shem, yes, me, I kin me. Well, I'm very happy. Yes, Rich Power is very happy. Rich Power is very happy. Yeah, man, absolutely. There was no full start, and we're going to see some of the best athletes in Paris. No excuse guaranteed. Let's see where the cards fall. I'm delighted for Oblique because I'm just checking the comments, and I'll tell you something. As CJR, that's not you, is it, CJ?
Yeah, I just made a comment. Agreeing.
Are you there? I do think, funny enough, that these times will not have unduly caused concern to the Glenn Mills, the Stephen Francis's, the Oblique Sevilles, and the Kishane Thompsons. I think these times, interesting. They've not blown anyone out of the water, but I think they're all aware that, come the Olympics, they're going to have to raise their game again. The first thing was to secure an Olympic berth. I think Christian Coleman was the only live potential threat, with a couple of others who may have possibly had the ability to get onto the plane. But having secured this, they'll be acutely aware that Oblique running 9.82 did for Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles' personal best 9.83, coming closer to Oblique, and Oblique, in most people's opinion, is looking to push on again. Can he get to the 9.7 seconds? We shall see. We shall see. My Lord. Hey, stand curious. Fred Curley just ran himself to a new spot. Oh, God. That sponsorship business.
This is very interesting because I was saying if Fred does not make the team, he will not be getting a sponsor, at least not this year. But he did make the team, so he will be sure to partner with somebody for the remaining season. So people at work my morning and think it's very early in the morning over there where you're at. So we're about to close out the live. So shout out your channel and give your final 2 cents.
Full respect, yes. One more time, thank you very much for inviting me and having me on your channel. Much appreciated. It's been a delight. Your track and field, and it's always a pleasure to reason with you. I'm hoping to join you for some more track and field coverage. To all the viewers and subscribers in the comment section, silent and otherwise, big up yourself for supporting CJ on his channel. It's been a fantastic US Olympics trials thus far. There's going to be more action to come. I'm looking forward to seeing the likes of Athen Mu perform, and I'm looking forward to the 200 meters, who are going to be the 3 representatives for the US team. I'm just looking in the comment section, and I would like to touch on Denny and Clark. Denny and Clark, big up yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to CJ's channel and Rich Sports, free and easy. Give the channels a strength. Noah is superb, says Denny. Noah is superb, but we have to see what our boys are going to bring to the table in Paris. Here. Noah has been putting in the work. Here. He is intrinsically motivated. Motivation is the key. Motivation is the key. Who has the key extra motivation to cross the line and just get that edge of an advantage over their opponents? Let's wait and see. Nothing like track and field. As we speak, it's all to play for. CJ, Track, Letics, TV, big up yourself. One love. Mega get some sleep, rewind and come again and see what I go on as the US Olympic trials continue. Reason Boss out.
Big up yourself, Rich Paul. People make sure to go check out Rich Paul Sports. He typically have some very good and interesting takes. So go check that out. Please ensure to like and subscribe to the channel as you make your way out. We know people have them work on it's Sunday night. It's Monday in some countries already. So big up on yourself. I love the support. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys tomorrow on the prediction show. Big up yourself. Let me answer this last question. Let me see. So all right. So I'll get the information for the trials as of tomorrow, and I'll share it in this year comment section come tomorrow when I'm doing my prediction show. So I will be keeping you guys up to date. So big up on yourself. Thank you. Chat ethics out. Hold on, one more. Oh yeah, click the notification bell. Definitely. Make sure you stay in tune. I forgot about that part. I'm new to this, so guess what? First time, and me not feel me do so bad. Thank you everybody for the support. So I'll see you tomorrow. At about 7-8 ish, yeah, around that time. So I'll be paired my prediction show with the remainder of the US trials. So big up on yourself. I appreciate it very much. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Athletics out.